It's Mac, and we're back, baby. Let's go. Getting the boat in the water. We're gonna head out, chase after hopefully some giant trophy pike today, and we're gonna be doing a fun, exciting little challenge. I'm gonna show you guys exactly what it is as soon as we get out there on the water, baby. First order of business, lucky socks. If you know, you know. Okay, let's go find some fish. Go time, baby. We're gonna get the cameras on, get set up, and show you guys what we're gonna do today. Okay, so we are in the Pike Bay. We're in spot number 1, and I'm gonna show you guys this little challenge we're gonna be doing today. I'm just gonna bring you over here. So, pike fishing, Canadian classic. I think everyone in Canada probably has heard of pike. Some people call them jack, but we're calling them pike because that's their name, so Pike. So Len Thompson is a Canadian company, and they've been in the pike game for basically since the beginning of time, since the Ice Age. So what we're doing today is we're using some of the most classic Canadian lures out there, and we're gonna try to catch fish on all different sizes of them. We got Len Thompson to send us one of every single size of the classic 5 of diamonds, starting from this little teeny tiny guy all the way up to the big hoss here. So we're gonna start casting. We're gonna start with the small one and work our way all the way up the chain from there and see what kind of fish we can catch in the process. Don't mind the helicopters. That's just typical. Northern Manitoba, forest fires. Cue up the clip right here. This was just the other day out in the lake. There's some fires burning and we're fishing. Let's see what we can do. I also brought the step ladder just for good fortune to be able to stand on it and see hopefully a little bit farther out there in the water and hopefully cast at some hopefully giant fish. Pretty sure everyone's grandpa's grandpa had a couple of these in the old tickle trunk. Okay, we got our first little unit on there. This is the size number 6. This thing is like the size of a kernel of corn, so hopefully a fish wants to eat it. We're just gonna basically just try to drift through here. I'm gonna try to cast this little thing around, try my best, cast it around and see if we can get something to look at it. Springtime, shallow bays, huge pike. Got that way farther than I thought I would. Well, one thing's for sure, the casting accuracy isn't quite there yet. Hopefully we get a little bit more accurate with it, but for now, we're just zinging and flinging and wishing and hoping. So as you can see, this lure, 1 cast in, 2 cast in, I guess, is so small that it literally gets tangled in the snap. Yeah, we gotta work on that casting. One thing's for sure, so far the spot sucks. Haven't even seen a fish, nothing. Okay, so I've taken a decent amount of casts and drifted through this bay. So far I've seen nothing, so I'm gonna pack up, we're gonna jump over and head over to another spot, and hopefully there's some big mamas sitting there, laying, sun basking, waiting to be caught by one of the grandpa's favorite lures. Okay, we are in the new spot. I'm gonna throw up this trolling motor, throw it down, I guess, rather, and we're just gonna cruise our way in here. And I think I'm probably gonna throw up the step ladder in here because this bay looks juicy. Okay, well, I guess I'll get my rod and we'll get casting. Get casting our tiny, pathetic little spoon. I feel like the most limiting part of this first bait here is just the sheer size of it. This thing is so small. Got one. First one on the spoon. Boat flipper. Inhaled the tiny 5 of diamonds. Upgrading to a bigger bait and hopefully upgrading to some bigger fish. So we went up from a number 6 to a number 7. Oh, can cast that like 2¼ feet farther. Oh, dude, I had a bite first cast. There's always something to be said about the old classics, the old tried and true. Got one following it right now. Take a whip out this side. As I'm going through, I'm just trying to cover as much water as I can. So just swinging cast to both, got one. Swing cast to both sides can be so beneficial to cover a little bit extra water. Picture perfect, baby. If that's not a Canadian classic, I don't know what is. That one did not take long. Pike number 2 going home. Spoon number 2 coming off. Sizing up to number 8. And so far each fish has been bigger. So maybe that's the goal. We should have to upgrade our fish for each spoon. I'm game. Getting some more casting distance now, baby. Springtime pike, you gotta love it. It can just be so interactive coming into these bays and seeing these fish follow you in and bite. Got one. This one's fighting a bit more. Definitely bigger than the last one too. This is perfect. Each fish has been an absolute perfect upgrade so far. This pike here is probably gonna be like 36, 37 inches. Take me for a good fight. Fell victim to the classic 5 of diamonds, dude. Pike number 3. We're gonna guess on length here. She is 37. She is 37. So not a bad fish. On the old classic 5 of diamonds, baby. Let's get her home so she can be caught again. Okay, that's an upgrade. So now we're on number 0. That one came in a bit right away. Oh, another little one. Let him off too. Try to get this one. Okay, so we're in the shallows now, and I'm gonna try to throw up this step ladder and see if we can get a better look from up above. Trying to wipe out here. This could get crazy. I'm just gonna set my autopilot and I'm gonna climb up here and see how this goes. This could get really scary. I'm not too sure. I'm wearing my life jacket and we're shallow. I don't know what else to say. Oh my goodness, this is so sick. There's a giant one right here. It's a giant pike. Oh my goodness, there's giant pike everywhere here. Can't figure out my drone, so I'm gonna tarnish that idea. You can just stay there. But we're gonna get back to fishing here because there were some big fish when I got up that ladder. So we got the flick pedal up the ladder now. So this is getting a little bit hairy, a little bit sketch. But we'll see what happens here. At least it's super easy to cast from up here. Basically, we're picking and choosing what pike we're gonna try to catch here. So we're just gonna float along and try to spot some bigger fish and present some baits, some old classic killers in front of some of these fish. There's one. Followed me in a bit. Easy, going down the ladder. Easy, easy. We made it. There she be. I don't think this one will be 37, but it might be close. I'm gonna try to show you with the camera here. But we got 37 3/4. Just barely squeaked it. Another nice fat sassy pike. Holy, gave the old beaver tail slap. Whew. Moving up. Next size, 5 of diamonds, baby. Getting back up to the perch. We are on number 0 this time. Single 0, not double 0. This is number 0 going out there. 40-inch pike coming up. That fish, honestly, I didn't even see it. I was just casting blind. Got him. We did it. Spotted him from on the top of the ladder, baby. To be a nice one too. I should probably net it, but oh yeah, he's barely hooked, dude. Ah, wow. Okay, we got him in the net. That was stressful. Shoot him, Jacob, shoot him! Okay, this pike is a little bit nicer, I would say so. This one here, we got a squeaker, 40 incher, just barely. 40 incher, baby, and she's puking. Whew. We're getting them one fish at a time. Just like our lures, we're trying to catch one size bigger fish each time. The classic, #1. Getting back out there. Little one again. Come on, you. Perfect. Shook him off. Didn't even have to come off the ladder. Is that a better fish? Is that a better fish? I wouldn't say it's better. Probably like a 37, I'm gonna say. 5 of diamonds right to the corner of the face. Back-to-back casts. Another decent one, but I don't think it's gonna make our 40-inch benchmark here. Yeah, I'm gonna say that's another 36, 37 incher. Fat, stout, healthy, but not the one we're after. Oh, something just took a swing at it. Actually looked like a decent fish too. Okay, I got another good one right here in front of us here. Got him. Don't know how big it is, but it's gonna be probably up there, I think. It's long, but it's not super fat, but I'm hoping it makes up for its skinniness with some length here for us. Come on. Literally barely hooked. This is ugly. Okay, hook is already out. Wow, that was stressful. All we need is 40 1/4 to move on to the next size. Kind of a long fish, but pretty skinny. So we're gonna get a measurement as I'm drifting into shore here. I gotta be quick. Barely 40 1/4. It is over the 40-inch mark. Not much of an upgrade, but it's enough to count. Okay, let's get this fish back in before we're inshore. So now that we just barely upgraded from the #1, we are moving on to the #2. The old #2 going down. Like a 35, 36 incher maybe. Hoping it just shakes that hook out. I don't gotta get off the perch up here. Come on, bro. This one's got a couple good gashes on her. The quest for a fish over 40 1/4 continues. Up the ladder we go. Little guy. Come on, spit it out, bro. Wonder how sketchy this is. Probably a pretty sketchy maneuver, I would say so. Super sketch. Okay, successfully unhooked a fish on top of the ladder. That was crazy. That one came up and exploded on it. Unfortunately, I don't think it's gonna be the one we need. Fat and sassy. Get a length on it. Like I said, it's not super long, but super fat. This is 37 1/4. Fatty. Wow. So mad. A little bit better fish here. Not too sure exactly how big, but we're gonna find out. if I can land it in the basket. Okay, stress is done. This one actually might be a bit bigger. Half-tail mutant. Let's get a length here. Have another, this one is a 39, no, this one's a, yeah, 39 3/4. A little bit skinnier, but a super nice fish. Going back. See ya. That was crazy. Lucky to make it out of that one alive. Got another little one. You're coming up, dude. Coming for a ride, brother. Off the high dive. Got a good one. Got a good one. Don't know if it's gonna be bigger or not, but I'm hoping. It's an older looking fish for sure. Got him. Okay. That was a definite subpar net job. Big time. Look at that old tail and fins. That's a gnarly old pike. And on this side, it's only got one eye. 40.75. Skinny, spawned out. Northern Manitoba jumbo pike on the classy 5 of diamonds. Beauty. That's an old warrior right there. That leaves us with the one last size. Saving the best for last. And it's got to be bigger than 40.75. We can do it. So now we are moving on to the number 4, the classy killer. Pinch those barbs. We're gonna see if we can beat that. Should also probably mention the rod I'm using too. This is the E-Sox, and this is a timber wilderness rod. This is actually a prototype for the final release that's gonna be coming out this summer. Been using this rod all last summer and this summer, and it's a killer. It's rated 1 to 3 ounces, 10 to 30 pound line, and it's 8 foot heavy, and it is perfect for giant pike, Northern Manitoba, lake trout as well, but this is the pike stick. Super frustrating how I can't fly that drone, because I think it'd be cool to get the drone up there and see from the side profile, bird's eye view, all those fish out there floating around. First one on the big spoon. I don't think it's going to be the one we need, but it's still high 30s. Madder than a son of a gun. Another nice, fat, healthy pike. We got 38 and a half. So a nice fish, but not quite what we're after. Ah, springtime pike slime. No better smell. There's lots of better smells. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, almost fell off the ladder with that hook set. That was major dangerous. Okay, we are in spot number 2. We're gonna check it out and see what we can find. The ladder is going up. The water in here is definitely a lot darker than the other water in the other bay. Oh man, that was a decent fish. Choked it. Definitely seeing some pike in here. Just gonna be a matter of if we can find a bigger one or not. little guy. Back to the command station. Come on, baby, time is dwindling. We got one, but it's not the right one. Classic. Well, the pike are still biting, although I've been unable to beat the 40.75 from earlier, even though I've still been catching fish on this bait. This guy here, another nice one. Nothing stellar, but came in and schmucked the level 5 of diamonds. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate the support. Don't forget, like, subscribe, share it, comment, you know the deal. We'll see you on the next adventure.